I thought we did an outstanding job of stopping the dribble penetration, and I think some of the times they could have gone on us, but they just didn't recognize it. So sometimes, when you get a bigger player on you and you're a smaller player, and you have the advantage that it's still hard. But once you get to the hoop, you still got to put over top of them, right? So there's some confusion up there, and I think it was going from both teams, and I think both teams will make some good adjustments tomorrow. Well, it just shows you the power of when all the guys are playing together, and again, I've said this a lot this year, but when you have Tyrell and Jake hitting the boards as hard as they are, and you got 470 pounds there, that's a lot of weight for a smaller team to handle. And then the shooting percentages from the three-point line, again, were they weren't anything spectacular tonight, but they were solid when we had the big run there. I thought that was a pivotal moment when Tyrell hit a whole bunch of threes in a row, and that really just kind of solidified, I thought, a solid distance between us, and then we could kind of coast the rest of the way. Well, I think there's a lot built into it from last year, and we lost both times by over 20 points, and I think there was a lot of anticipation with this game from our side, and maybe not from Fraser Valley as much, but that's good because it just made us focus this week, and going into the break, it's a fantastic victory.
Yeah, man, it was unbelievable. Just them knocking us out of playoffs last year, basically, and just the frustration of those games. We lost by double digits to them. To come back and get them by double digits tonight, it's just huge. I think it was mostly done defensively, except for the fourth quarter too, which is big too. They got super frustrated, and I think that's huge going into tomorrow night, that we know we can shut them down defensively. We just kind of got in a rhythm. Their zone was actually a little bit weak tonight. I'm really surprised they played some zone against us, and in the first half we missed some shots. And then Tyrell started hitting a couple, I hit one, hit another one, and we just got in a roll where we were moving the ball around the perimeter and basically getting whatever open shots we wanted to. Yeah. And that was the key. And even our big guys like Jake, it's a little unnoticeable stuff, but he sets pin screens or make great kickouts to the corner. And I think that's pretty huge, and that's what helped our roll go in the second quarter. Yeah. I was actually looking at some stats before the game, and they were first in the league in three-pointers per game, and we're second. And there was a little bit of a difference, like maybe 3 a game. And I looked at it though, and I said, I think we're a better three-point shooting team than these guys, and we're way better inside, obviously, with Jacob and Kyle's playing great inside too. So it is really nice to beat them at their own game.
I unfortunately didn't get to play in that game last year, but I know a lot of the guys that played. That was a redemption game, the first one. Yeah, it's just a competitive rivalry, which is great. I mean, we love games like this, and these are the games that are going to make us better, the tough ones. Well, I think it was a combination of things. I mean, that's kind of been our trend, is to go, we've taken one quarter a game and really gotten on a good run, and I think when we do that, the momentum, we get a big shift, and it's because we shoot well, it's because our defensive intensity picks up, and we're really staying positive, right? We're staying together, we're doing a lot of the little things, so it's every aspect of the game improves. Well, we need to come out with the same intensity, right? It's easy to have a game like that and come out and take the next game easy and not necessarily go as hard because it was a fairly substantial win. So our challenge now is to come out tomorrow and play harder and more intense than we did yesterday, and just prove that we can take a step forward tomorrow and mature as a team.